Welcome back in our tutorial. So we will discuss the nested if, one of the control structure. So an example of the selection is, another one is the nested if. So last time we discussed if statement, the if else statement. Then next we have here nested if. Nested if is an if within an if. So if you can see in our syntax, so we have here the if, then inside of if statement there is another if. Okay, so if you will execute this, if condition, if the condition is true, it will execute statement 1. So if the condition is false, it will jump to else, and in our else statement there is an if condition, so it will evaluate again our condition if the condition is true. So if the condition is true, it will execute statement 2, and if the condition is false, it will jump to else and execute statement 3. So to apply this nested if control structure, so we have the sample program or the basic program of C++. So if you don't know the basic program of C++, so you have to visit my previous videos regarding this sample statements. So we have here the include IOStream, the using namespace std, and the main function that includes the return 0. To apply nested if, so we have to declare a variable which is an integer, then cout input a number. Okay, then if we will input a number, we will store it to variable x. Then we will check if the input value, if x is equal to 100, cout your number x is equal to 100. Okay, so take note of the double equal sign here. It denotes that the double equal is used to compare values. If a single equal is used to assign a value. Okay, so example of compare is this one, meaning if we have 100 is equal to 100, so meaning we are comparing the two values. Okay, if a single equal, example, x is equal to 100, meaning that 100 or x now is equal now to 100. So the value of x is equal to 100. Okay, so let's delete this. So let's check. Let's check. Execute, compile. So for example, 100. Your number 100 is equal to 100. Okay, so what if your input value is not equal to 100? So else, if x is greater than 100, cout your number x is greater than 100. If it's not greater than, so else cout. Okay, so we have to copy and change it to less than. See, your number x is less than 100. Okay, so let's try. Okay, execute, run. So 100, input 100. Okay, next, another one, another value. For example, 125. Your number 125 is greater than 100. Okay, then next, execute, compile. So what if less than 100? Your number 87 is less than 100. Okay, so our program is working. So that's it. See you in our next tutorial video.